When it comes to builders in St. Johns County, we have a lot of options, and there is a lot of options when it comes to floor plans. Now, sometimes you may find the perfect one and feel like you have to keep making changes to make it work for you. Let me share an example for you. I have a client from New York right now where we are looking in the beautiful neighborhood of Nocatee. If you haven't heard of Nocatee, you clearly have not done enough research on St. Johns County because it is everywhere. It is voted the best neighborhood to raise a family, and they personally want to raise their own there. But while we've been on our search, I had the husband come down about 2 months ago, and we did this entire search, went down every single model home and saw what we wanted, and really started realizing that there was a give and take scenario for everything. They came back down just now, their lock's gone that they really, really wanted, but we were able to find the perfect one in other places too. That would be great options as well. But what it really came down to was we felt like we were sacrificing when it came to the actual floor plan. See, their scenario is that they're a couple, they want a master bedroom, like all of us do. Well, they also have a family member who's moving down with them from New York, and it's going to be a parent. So they really wanted something that would give them an in-law suite without breaking the bank, and also having a space for their kids, and the kids having their own room and their own loft to be able to have their fun game, adventures, anything that they have planned. But that's not easy to find, especially if you're trying to keep it under $900,000, especially when it comes to Nocatee. So here's what we came up with. So they originally came down and started looking at a Crescent model with Riverside Homes, beautiful home. Wasn't able to really give that space for their dad because I want to keep them into consideration, because already moving down a family member is one thing, but making them feel really honestly at home in the entire project of moving here is crucial, because you don't want them feeling like a burden. This is going to really help their lifestyle if you're able to build them into the lifestyle that you're wanting to bring them to. Well, we kept looking at other floor plans. Nothing was really working out. And I was like, do you know what? Let's go see ICI Homes. I just met with an agent the other day, and I really think that we could build something beautiful. The experience that we had here in Nocatee was fabulous. So I walk in, I meet Leah, which is one of the site agents here, and I'm like, here's what we want. I play with this giant screen where I'm able to puzzle piece the perfect home together for them. And we were able to craft something that both worked for them and also worked for the in-law suite to really make sense for him and make him feel like it's also his home as well. While the kids still have their place where they can have their games, whatever they want to do, adventures they want to take in their imaginative world upstairs, they have that option. And then also have their own bathrooms. And was able to get them a guest suite in the process of also giving them a flex room downstairs to be able to be maybe a reading room or something else. But there are so many options when it comes to builders and floor plans. And if you're looking for something that's a little bit more customizable, I would definitely look into St. Johns County for ICI Homes. They just do a fabulous job. Now, they do not only build in like neighborhoods like Nocatee, Silverleaf, everything like that. There's also options where you can build on your own lot. You buy a piece of land that you like because you don't like neighbors like you do in Nocatee, then you can build your own and honestly piece together the perfect puzzle of what you're wanting. So it's a really good option if you are in that scenario. But let me share a little bit more about the building process here in Nocatee and with ICI Home. Now, starting off with the building process, you are going to be meeting with Leah, which is one of the site agents, and me, Demi Judd. And we're gonna go ahead and pull that puzzle piece together, and then we're gonna work on numbers, because the main thing is you wanna know what your bottom line is, you wanna know how much you're spending, and you don't wanna overexert yourself where you can't actually enjoy all this because you're too busy clocking into work. So I go through everything. I see what the design options are. I see how much it is for XYZ that you're wanting, structural changes, and I give you that whole entire package and say, what do you think? That's when ICI is able to give me a full list of the upgrades and everything that's been done so that we could play around. Maybe we might want something. Maybe something is a need more than a want, or a want more than a need. And we're able to truly break down those items so that we can make sure, one, you're not overpaying. Two, could it be something that you maybe do in the future? Because this isn't a let's go home right now, everything has to be done, because you can always grow into the home and honestly personalize it and make it your own yourself. So we make sure that there aren't options that we can have later on in life where we don't have to, roll it into a mortgage and start paying interest on it. Typically with ICI, how they handle it here in Nocatee is that you go ahead and make a deposit on the lot that you want. So the location that you want, whether it's preserve, pond, or finding the perfect neighbor right behind you, there's options to have different levels of deposits. So their first deposit is going to be lower if you're just doing the lot. If you're wanting to go under contract with them, it is about 10% down. So keep that in mind if you're wanting to go under contract and you chose the home, you have everything there. But there is options if you need to. Always ask the site agent and always try to negotiate if you could break it up, because sometimes you might have a home to sell. So dishing out 10% right off the bat might be a lot. Well, they'll let you space it out. Actually, with ICI compared to other builders, is that during your design center appointment is what you'll have about 15 days to 30 days after you guys go under contract. And this is where you get to design the beautiful home and everything that you're wanting. They actually have a 50% deposit on that. So you actually already pay for your upgrades, 50% of them up front. So it's not something that you worry about during interest, but that is something to plan for financially if you are planning to build with ICI homes. Now, ICI's process is very thorough and can happen quicker than you may think. We're right now in the month of March, and it looks like the home could possibly be done in October, which is faster than most, but it's because they have these specialized people who are designated for each stage, which helps the process get done faster. But if you're looking for custom in St. Johns County, I would highly recommend looking into ICI homes. But if you have questions about ICI homes or options for that in-law suite, let's talk and we'll go see them ourselves.